And this is my presentation on whether hacking is ever ethical. Sorry if I didn't have a fancy projector. All I had was just my TV and my laptop. Good, next slide. Okay, so to decide whether or not hacking was ethical, I thought it would be fair to use the utilitarian code of ethics because they believe that something is right only if it actually helps more people than it makes people unhappy. So if it would be something on a global scale where you would hack into, let's say, government, it would actually be unethical because you would actually be making an entire nation unhappy as opposed to just yourself working for, let's say, another country trying to get information out of it. Next slide. So here I speak about an example of a situation where it would be ethical to hack. Basically, a terrorist is just threatening you, and if you don't give him what he wants, people are going to die. A lot more people are going to die. Now, it is unethical under several other rules not to give out the personal information of other people, but by utilitarian code of ethics, a hacker or a person working for the company or not working for the company would see it ethical to actually hack into the system to actually get the information to the terrorists as opposed to those 200 people dying. Next slide. Okay, now in this situation it would be unethical to actually hack anything because if they did, the terrorists would get their hands on a weapon that would actually kill millions of people as opposed to just you don't give it and you die. And under the utilitarian code of ethics, you would probably not try to hack into that information because this would obviously seem unethical. Next slide. Okay, by national security, it could mean hacking into maybe a foreign country's mainframe or something to that event or sort. In this case, it would actually be unethical to hack into any other nation because a lot of people would actually be very unhappy being hacked from another country as opposed to you are maybe hacking one person. Because in reality, you would only be making maybe one person unhappy, and it kind of balances out in a way. But there was a situation like this in the movie Skyfall, for any of you who have seen this, where there was actually a hacker who actually hacked into a hard drive that actually had the names of several secret agents that were undercover. And under the utilitarian code of ethics, it would be very unethical to actually hack into the hard drive because you are making those people on the hard drive risking their lives because now people will know that, and obviously it was a terrorist doing this for, Press the button. Hacking would probably be unethical only if it's a very popular website that a lot of people go to because then you'll be making a lot of people unhappy about the website being shut down as opposed to not being shut down. But if it is a website that a lot of people actually like and don't want to be shut down, then it would probably be unethical to the utilitarian code of ethics to shut it down at all. Next slide. I chose the utilitarian code of ethics because I think that's the only one that actually gave hacking a fair chance as to, is it ethical at all? Because I think that a lot of the other code of ethics doesn't really give hacking a chance at all. Like, it would seem that it's always a bad thing to hack into other people and get their private information and give it out to people or getting into some sort of mainframe or something, but with the utilitarian code of ethics, I felt it was more of a fair fight between the two, whether or not it was ethical. So I decided to go with the utilitarian code of ethics as opposed to any other. Next. In conclusion, Um, yeah, I picked utilitarian code of ethics just so I can give hacking a fair chance as opposed to not. Um, in some situation, hacking would be ethical to do just for the, I guess, the national security of a nation or something, just as long as you are making more people happy than unhappy, as an example of what I'm trying to say. That's it. Stop recording.